that time dude thought he was going to run off with Pops Suboxone. Now, everybody familiar with my Pops flunky, which is Tiny. Every now and then he thought I was his flunky, but what he didn't know was if he kept playing me like a flunky, you know what I'm saying, I was going to go on in two pieces. You know what I'm saying? But my Pops, he only let his flunky deal with the nickel and diamond. You know what I'm saying? When it came to certain amounts of money, like 500 or better, you know what I'm saying, Tiny would most definitely have to pull up, you know what I'm saying, let my daddy aware of who it is, you know what I'm saying, and what they trying to spend, you know what I'm saying. And then for some reason, my daddy always felt like, I don't know what was up with my Pops half the time. You know what I'm saying? He most definitely, he wasn't instituting like, my daddy thought he was a mob boss at times. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to screen folks and search folks and see if they wearing wires. Now, I don't know what kind of traumatic experience my daddy went through, you know what I'm saying, before I got to him or where he was. I don't know what the penitentiary was like back in the day, but my guy most definitely thought he was connected to chop on them. He felt like, you know, we got to screen it and search these people, take your shirt off, see if you wearing a wire. Pops, the feds is not trying to get you in this cell. You're in here selling a little half ounce of weed and a couple of Suboxones and maybe a quarter ounce of that white girl, Christina Aguilera. Bitch, they ain't doing that. Even with that dog food in here, whether you want that sand or you want that black tar, if you don't know what that sand or that black tar is, they let me know you ain't never been in the streets. And if you ain't never been in the streets, you know what I'm saying, to figure out what they're saying in their black ties, I advise you to never get into the streets. You know what I'm saying? So my pop, didn't see something else I knows about my pop. When he couldn't talk to baby, if they was into it or she was at work or he, you know what I'm saying, he'd grab a little Sudoku. You know what I'm saying? That's how I knew he was getting old too. Because the only people I seen doing Sudoku growing up was the older people. You know what I'm saying? It was something, you know what I'm saying? It was like that massage ball. It was a way, it was something that was therapeutic for them, you know what I'm saying, to take their mind off something that might have been stressing them out or causing anxiety. That was my read on it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting on the top box. I'm reading his book at the time. It's called Thinking Beyond the Fence. I don't know if it's still on Amazon or not, but if you want to check out my pop book, you most definitely go check it out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm reading the chapter where he was discussing me, you know what I'm saying, and my brother, you know what I'm saying, get ready to go through the system. And then all of a sudden, dramatic effect me, please. He'll ta 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 ta. And then Tiny knock on the door, he'll go ahead and announce himself too. Hey, Big Joe, it's Tiny. I need to holler at you real quick. It's an emergency. My pop's down there doing Sudoku, you know what I'm saying? And he had to put his eyes on when he did that Sudoku, right? Yeah, I remember you used to wear them thick glasses in your head. I remember, Pops, if you watch this video, I remember them magnifying glasses in your head. Hey boo, he tap on, hey boo, do. Get the dough. He think flunky status is in effect though, and he don't know I'm 2 steps ahead of him. I done put that rig in the door while he was at work. Hey Tiny, it's open, go on and come in. He pow. Man, bless his head, my daddy. Boy, what I told you about putting that rig in the door? Man, we was in the penitentiary. You act like jack boys or something to run in here. What they gonna come in here and do, Daddy? They gonna come here up the bush on us or something and come in here and tell us to drop off the Suboxone? Man, nobody getting up nothing in here, man. You need to go on and sit down and chill, man. What's wrong with you? Man, I'm just saying, don't be rigging that door up like that, you know what I'm saying? You go somewhere and I be gone, you forget to take that rig out, man. Man, they got the eye in the sky. This is not like back in the day. And if you think somebody finna run in here and then when we get here and we come out to the park, because you know I'm going to step out into the unit and say, hey, look, check this out. I don't know who woke up this morning and realized that they had lost their mind in here. But look, somebody done went in the cell and only thing they took out of here was a Reese's, you know what I'm saying? Because I keep a count of the Reese's in here, and I had asked my pops had he ate one, and I hadn't ate none. It was 12 in here, now it's 11. Somebody need to replace that Reese's in here, or the whole compound going on lockdown. I said, ain't nobody finna run in here, Daddy, man, you is tripping. I said, well, what's going on with you, Tiny? He said, man, y'all is crazy. He sit down on the toilet, right? When he sit down on the toilet, I already know what time it is. He finna try to discuss some business. Then he always reaching in his pocket. When he reaching in his pocket, he think he better. I jump down. Hey, ain't no, it's no smoking in here. Oh, yeah, my bad. But anyway, Big Joe, I wanted to come holler at you real quick. You know, them people that can't get off the train the other day, you know what I'm saying? One of them, you know what I'm saying, he trying to spend about $700. He trying to spend about $700, Joe. And he get to doing this right here, right? He trying to spend about $700. I said, what you already done fronted it to him, ain't you, Tiny? I said, look at him, Dad. I said, you already done fronted it to him. Now you want my daddy to replace them Suboxone, you know what I'm saying? So my daddy ended up taking a loss like he been doing with you for the last couple of months I've been here. Nah, nothing like that, little Joe, ain't nothing like that. I said, yeah, that's exactly what's going on. I said, because every time you run over here, eventually it don't never fold out to be what you said it was going to be. He was like, nah. He said, well, where? My daddy said, well, where he at? He said, he down there in the cell with Migo. Which Migo? You know what I'm saying? Because the Migos that we know, you know what I'm saying, they don't play no games. I'm surprised he even made it you know what I'm saying, to go spend his money somewhere else because the Migos in Northeast most definitely had their hands in anything. So at this point, I'm already watching my daddy, you know what I'm saying? His mind computing probably the same way as mine. We probably need it. If he trying to spend 700 right off the rip, it's probably that he done got here, he done got a little situated, done got on somebody's toy, told his people he was up here, and now he ready to spend some money. He ready to, and whoever he spend his money with first and doing right 9 times out of 10, you know what I'm saying? That's how he gonna deal with them. So I already know Pops is thinking, oh, we most definitely need to go ahead and get him before anybody else get him. But see my Pops most definitely, I'm telling you, he most definitely thought he was connected to Chop on them or something. I don't know what his penitentiary experience was. I promise you, like, he want to screen people. I don't know what that was about. He want to screen people, ask certain questions. What penitentiary did they come from? What penitentiary was you at before that? You know what I'm saying? Like, how long was you there? Listen, Pops, I don't know if you a convict or the police. I don't know which one you is, but all of this questioning, then he want to pat folks down, see if they got a wire on them. He doing this right here. Check this right here, boo. Check this right up in here in the chest cavity. In the chest cavity? Yeah, you go down the spine and make sure. Man, Pops the fit. Man, what is wrong with you? Ain't nobody finna do all that. You got your money. That's you know what I'm saying? That's how it was. That's how I'm doing it. So he was like, yeah, he down there with me going. So my dad is like, we'll go on over and see what's up with him real quick. I look at my Pop look at me and Pop look at each other. I said, what you want me to just go over and see where he come from, and you know what I'm saying? You already know, you don't, just go over and see what's up with him. Make sure he's straight, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to have nobody running my cell. He said, you done seen 60 Days In, ain't you? I said, dude, what? Scared straight, all that old type of stuff, them police shows and stuff that they be doing, they sending folks into the penitentiary now. He come in spending that kind of money as soon as he get to the compound. I don't know about him, but just go over and just ask him to see what's going on with him, If you could get his paperwork, I said, yeah, you most definitely acting like you the police instead of a convict. They need to put you, listen to me, you need to get you some grades and take them blues out there. You is in here tripping. I said, but that what's up? I said, Tiny, go put him in the cell, Tiny. When I see you walk over, you know what I'm saying? Tiny, that what's up, that what? Soon he get ready to walk out the cell, I said, you can't wait to smoke that cigarette, can you? My dad is flip that Sudoku. He said, boo, what time is it? Because they got the clock in the unit, you know what I'm saying? I'm already at the door, you know what I'm saying? The clock is in the corner of the unit, you know what I'm saying? And that's one thing I didn't like to do in the penitentiary. I ain't no clock watcher, you know what I'm saying? Because listen to me, my days is already long enough. I don't like seeing what time it is, you know what I'm saying? What time is it, boo? I saw almost shift change. Oh yeah, baby done got off. What's wrong with you, daddy? I'm not act like it about talking to that girl. I'm just saying, baby done got off. Cause that's when we used to have the phone. You know what I'm saying? When Tiny didn't have the phone and we just had it in the cell, we had a little spot cause we used to be able to order the cases of drink. You know what I'm saying? I think it was the 12 pack. You know what I'm saying? We take out and somehow we take out a couple of drinks. You don't open the box and stretch it all the way open. You just open the back of, you know what I'm saying? You pull the drinks out, and then you take the sock hood, you know what I'm saying? Make it fit almost like the size of a can. You put that in there, and then you put the other drinks in there behind it. That way it seems like it's a full case. Then you take the super glue and you put it back over the top. That way if they pick up the case of the drinks, it look like it ain't even been open. So they'll just bypass, you know what I'm saying? There's a couple times, we got away with that, but one thing for sure, two things for certain, that was understood like the bar. If they find that phone in that case of drinks, daddy, they most definitely gonna know you're going to the hole, because you're gonna take that charge, regardless of anything, because I'm gonna go so far. I'm a strategic dude. I'm a very calculated, you know what I'm saying? I'm very calculated. I had already made sure, look, daddy, you order all the drinks, you know what I'm saying? We need some drinks, I get somebody else to order them. I ain't order no drinks. Because daddy, what you don't know, if I got to throw you under the bus, I'm gonna pull out my commissary receipt for the last 2-3 months. I don't even order drinks. I'm not gonna say it was you. I ain't gonna tell them it was you. But when I'm at the D board and they asking me, well, who was it? Look, all I know is, look, here go my commissary sheet for the last 2-3 weeks. I work up at the wood plant. What you showing your commissary for? I ain't ordered no drinks since I've been here. That's all I'm gonna say. And I'm gonna leave it at that. So I fade on out of the cell, close the door, right? Dude, I chill on the walk. I watch the cell Tiny go down there and get him. Oh, he in there with one of them Migos that like to make them butchers. And he most definitely listen to me for a little small payment. Listen to me. He catch you going through one of them blind spots. He most definitely will poke you. You know what I'm saying? He'll go on about his business. He'll get to talking that Spanish stuff, you know what I'm saying? And it'll sound way more gangster than somebody who's speaking English when he do it. And he tatted. He got the big tattoo on his head. You know what I'm saying? And when he said, he most definitely got that fear factor. He got that fear factor. I ain't gonna have to say. He most definitely make you feel like, you know, he'll do it to you. So when he go, I said, oh yeah, we might have to get him. If he got some money like that, we're gonna have to get him out of the cell first and foremost. So he come out of the cell with the dude, right? First thing I noticed about you know what I'm saying, he's a white dude now. Now I ain't racist, I'm just saying. The white dudes was always the one who was spending the money. So when the white boy come out of the cell, first thing I noticed was he got a fade. I said, I don't know what penitentiary he come from or who hit him up. I said, he went to the barbershop. That ain't the little clippers, you know what I'm saying, that they got that you can order with the clear jumps and put the batteries in, you know what I'm saying, where you trying to get you a quick taper and a quick lineup before you go to the VG. I said, oh, somebody done hit him with them walls. You know what I'm saying? He come out, he a redhead, you know what I'm saying? And then when he come out, he had the J's on. I said, oh yeah, he probably going to visit and everything. So I'm looking, I said, okay. I said, yeah, he most definitely got some money. Then he got the penitentiary crease. You know, at this point, now the crease you can still rock, but it can't be no heavy crease. It can't be the crease where you can stand your jeans up, right? Because a lot of times it has shifted over to, you know, just straight leg, you know, iron, you know what I'm saying? But he still had the little penitentiary crease to the point where it wasn't stuck together, but you could tell because how many times they had been ironed, you know, it looked like the bleach. It wasn't bleach, but you know, the color of the jeans had started fading out where the crease was at. So I said, oh, this might be a real penitentiary cat right here, you know what I'm saying? Then he ain't just following up behind Tiny real close like he just jumped out. I said, oh, this dude right here, he most definitely, he ain't getting that to get high. I said, oh, he getting that, he trying to get on. He finna start selling eighths in here and quarters. He think he slick. He'll end up being a competition in here. I said, oh, okay. So he faded on up to the cell, right? When then Tiny holler, boo. Why you have to say my name for, Tiny? You ain't have to do nothing but just wave me. Just hit me like that right there. Then I know the fade on in there. You know, dude done walked on in the cell. You know what I'm saying? Because now I'm thinking, you done told the dude, which he gonna know my name anyway. But I'm like, why you say my name for? He, boo, come on, boo, come on. I said, oh, okay. So I fade on. I walk my little bow-legged tail on over, right? I don't know why he closed the door. I was already Tiny, nigga. Come on, little J.T. I walk in. Man, bless his head. Hey, Tiny. Oh, you don't need to be calling me boo, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna say why, you know what I'm saying? You don't need to be calling me boo, you know what I'm saying? He was like, oh, my bad, you know, before you got here, you know, your dad used to call you boo all the time, you know what I'm saying? He said, I gotta get used to calling you little Joe T, you know what I'm saying? I've been calling you Jay and Big Joe T, all this and that. I said, yeah, that's cool. I said, but he said, man, for some reason, before the conversation started, you know, Tiny get to going in his pocket and doing all this and that, doing all that. And, you know, he get to talk about, you know, my daddy last selling for some reason. I can't remember, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, well, that's it. Oh, yeah, he was talking about me getting the door and stuff. He was like, man, don't take it personally. He was like, you know, your daddy was such. You know, he used to tell him this stuff, get the door too. I said, you ain't doing nothing confirming. Why? I think he think, you know what I'm saying, I'm his flunky or something. I was like, I don't answer those or nothing around here. I said, he was telling me about it last Sally, you know what I'm saying? Before dude, whoever you talking about, I said, I ain't nothing like Dwight. He said, Dwight. He said, I don't remember him. He said, who is Dwight? I said, Dwight around your lip. He said, man, quit playing with me, boy. Quit playing with me, little Joe. See, little dude, he know I really wasn't playing with you. You in here with this pink toe 9 times out of 10. Y'all in here doing the 69. You might have that white around your lips sometime in real life. So he finally introduced me to the dude, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to dude talking about we converse. You know what I'm saying? We having a whole little conversation, whatnot, right? So I'm asking what penitentiary he came from. He telling me, you know what I'm saying? I came from such, yeah. I was like, I did some time out there before. I was like, man, you know, my homeboy, I was like, where you was at? On top of the hill? He was on the bottom of the hill. You know, I was on the bottom of the hill, you know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for him to stutter a little bit. I'm waiting for him because penitentiary rules is in effect. You know, by the time I let him know I done been to the penitentiary where he was at, he need to understand that we got cell phones in here now. And you ain't nothing but a phone call away to verify everything that you about to say. So I'm most definitely letting him know I'm giving him that kind of energy. I said, oh, yeah. My homeboy was out there, you know, such and such. Did he verify? He was like, yeah, that's my boy. he got something going on. You know what I'm saying? And then his body, his mannerism, how he got to moving and stuff, right? You know, I said, oh, he most definitely a fan of the culture. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, yeah. I'm like, man, where you from, homie? Where you from? He was like, man, you know, I'm from Vegas, man. Call Vegas, man. I said, oh, you from Florida? Well, not really. I said, what you mean not really? You know what I'm saying? Ah, before I got locked up, you know what I'm saying? I had moved out there, you know what I'm saying? I was in Louisville, you know what I'm saying? I moved out to Clarville, you know what I'm saying? I said, I said, you familiar with the slab? Nah, you know, I used to be over in New Providence every now and then, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I ain't gonna make it like I'm just a street dude or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? I really wasn't in the projects or nothing, but I know that's the projects, you know what I'm saying? I'm watching, I said, oh, yeah, this white right here got a little swag about himself. I was like, but yeah. I was like, how you end up out here? Man, you know, I had been trying to put in a transfer to go to another penitentiary, you know what I'm saying, for a while, you know what I'm saying? He was like, man, you know, they done burnt up the VG. I said, they burnt up the VG. He was like, yeah, man, you know, they start, you know, they got the little metal detector thing up there. You got to walk around the metal detector, you know what I'm saying? They start making you want to bend over and when you squat and cough, you know what I'm saying? He was like, you know, my point's low, you know what I'm saying? I ain't had a reclass in a while, you know what I'm saying? So I want to go to another penitentiary. So in my mind, I said, oh, he's a Packer. I said, oh, he's a Green Bay Packer. He's a cheesehead. I said, oh, he going up there putting that bomb in him. He talking about they done burnt up the VG. I know what that means. You know what I'm saying? And 9 times out of 10, I got an eye for a Packer. I know a VG Packer when I see one. He most definitely didn't strike me as one. He most definitely went under the radar. That's probably why he was getting out the way he was getting out. He probably going up there, clean cut white boy, you know what I'm saying, fresh to death, got the little J's on. You most definitely ain't assuming that this man going up there putting nothing in the middle of his body. But he just confirmed it. They burned the VG off. So we sitting there, you know what I'm saying, we get through time. I was like, yeah. My guy told me, you know what I'm saying, you trying to spend some bread, right? He was like, yeah, I got 700 on me right now. He pulled out two, three green dots right off the bat, right? I was like, man, what you? He was like, man, I'm just trying to get a couple of spots. He was like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying, what they go for, this and that, whatever. He was like, but you know, I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying? I was already trying to give me some bud, you know what I'm saying? Somebody finna give me some bud. He was like, man, I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying? And if somebody will cut me a deal, he was like, I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? I live out the land, you know what I'm saying? My people mess with me a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So if I can spend $300-400 and somebody can give me a couple of days, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I can most definitely do the rest and I said, also he wanna get a little front too, you know what I'm saying? He wanna buy something, he wanna get front, you know what I'm saying? He wanna get a hustle off, you know what I'm saying? He talking about, yeah, I wanna eat, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get in where I fit in. I said, let me go over here. I said, well, just give me a second real quick. So I faded out of the city, right? I go over here, pass the information back to El Chapo, my daddy. Hey, Pop, I said, man, look up. He said, hold on real quick, babe. He said, what's up? What are you talking about? I said, well, I went over there and hollered at him, you know what I'm saying? He said, you know, he just tried to get a couple of spots. He got a couple of $100 on him right now, you know what I'm saying? He finna buy some weed and this and that. He was like, well, I ain't got no weed, boo. You know, I ain't got. I said, you ain't even let me finish. Like, what is he talking about? You ain't even let me finish. I said, man, he said, you know, he got $300-400 right now, you know what I'm saying? If you'll give him 2-3 days, you know what I'm saying? He'll shoot you the rest. He was like, man, I don't know about that. I was like, no, he seemed like he's straight, you know what I'm saying? He seemed like he's straight. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, well, all right. He was like, well, you gonna be responsible for that. I said, you know, that right up my alley. But I'm saying, you know, we playing the kind of games, you know, he a little short. You know, I ain't mind putting the penitentiary tax on him. He said, well, go on, do what you gotta do. He was like, go on down there and you get that at the shoe. Daddy, you sitting right there like the shoes, the shoes right there. You lazy. The shoes right beside you. I'm standing by the door. Get the Suboxone out there. So he get the Suboxone out, you know what I'm saying? I get him, you know what I'm saying? Then I sit and I thought for a minute. I was like, man, I don't want to walk back over. I ain't even tripping. I fade out. Boom. Tiny come out the cell. Him and dude, they stand on the walk while I get right there. So I was like, I ain't gonna get it directly to him. So as I fade back over, you know what I'm saying? I fade in the cell. Dude, like he was like, what's up? Everything good? I was like, yeah, let me holler at Tiny real quick. So we fade in the cell. I was like, look, yeah, right here, you know what I'm saying? I said, who he getting green from? He was like, I don't know. He was like, I'm trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying, if I can get some green and flip it real quick. I said, you always trying to flip something, man. And then you always broke. I don't know what's wrong with you, Tiny. Well, you already know little Joe. I said, come on about your pocket, man. I ain't gonna do no smoking while I'm here. I'm just did my cell, Joe T. Did my cell, Joe T. I said, what's up? So I faded on now. Tiny get his boy this stuff, you know what I'm saying? We ain't tripping on giving them. I ain't tripping on giving 2-3 days, you know what I'm saying? Because this ain't my stuff anyway, you know. We did get a little bit more than a little bit of half of the money up front. But see, this thing, the Migo in the cell with, I'm telling you, the man don't play no game. couple of days go by. We ain't saying nothing to him about him owing no money. But the Migo done pulled up on Tiny and told Tiny that he done went around and got a little bit of something from everybody. You know what I'm saying? That can look two different ways. You had enough money to spend everything, but he did say he was trying to get his hustle on. So if he got a little bit of everything, he can't miss it. He will probably pay his debts. But it also looked like you finna round up some things, and you done told me you was a Green Bay Packer now. You know, it sounds like, you know, you'll pack yourself and you'll get all of this stuff and you'll go on to the back. See, it can go both ways. So when he tells Tiny this, you know what I'm saying, Tiny fade on over to the cell, you know what I'm saying, he run the information down to my daddy. And as he talking to my daddy, you know, I said, well, time out very quick. Commercial break me, please. I said, if you want to go get the book, the link is in the bio. Go to jtb3.org. If you ain't already supported the kid, you can go support the kid. You can get both of the books right now for $25. That's jtb3.org. You can get both of the books on sale. If you want to hear me narrate the book and you want it on audio, you can also get that too. The audio book is still on sale for $5. It's on my website, jtb3.org. And if you want to hear the rest of this story, you're going to have to go get you a membership, because this is where the rest of it is rolling. And for everybody who's saying that I'm petty, this is business. Ain't nothing personal. But look, check this out. so